Betrayal never comes from your enemies. Have you ever noticed that the people you thought you could trust the most are actually the people that can let you down? I'd rather have an honest enemy than a backstabbing friend. Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Lola. If you're new, hello. If you're not new, welcome back. I'm glad that you're able to come here again. So last time I was here, I talked about something you need a social media walk. Today I'm going to be talking about friends. What makes a good friend, and do you have good friends? They're going to be interlinked together. They're going to be 5 different points in no particular order about if you have good friends or not. So the first sign will be good friend is always there for you. So Proverbs 13:20 says, walk with the wise and become wise, but companion in foolishness suffers harm. And 1 Corinthians 15:33 says, bad company corrupts good character. A good friend has to always be there for you. Like, you know who your true friends are if you're going through a tough time. Like, you shouldn't have friends who are only there for you when times are good. You should also have friends that are there for you when times are bad. That's how you know who your true friends are. Likewise, like, if your friend isn't there when you're going through something tough, don't let them celebrate with you. Because when you're going through something hard, that's when you know who your true friends are. Because like, it means that they're able to be with you through the good times and the bad times. Some friends, they only want to see you successful. As soon as you're going through a hard time, they're going to disappear. You shouldn't rely on these people. So yeah, they always have to be there for you. They always have to be there for you. You have to be able to trust them. Friendship doesn't work without trust. That's what I can say. Like, friendship doesn't trust is very important. If you don't trust your friend, if your friend doesn't trust you, how is it going to work? Like, trust is one of the most important things in friendship. So you have to make sure that they're always there for you, and you always have to make sure that you're there for them. Like, I try to be there for others as well. If I can't physically be there for someone, I pray about them, or I try to help them, or I try to check up on them. I mean, I don't always check up on people, but I try to most of the time. And it makes them feel good. Checking up on people is good, especially if like no one else checks up on them. And they always appreciate you checking up on them, because it means that you're thinking about them, you know. You're like, maybe they're not a priority, but you are thinking about them, which is really good. So always there for you means that like they're always able to help you in situations, and they always check up on you. Even if they don't always check up on you, you know that they'll never let you down. So yeah, that's one sign that, you know, good friends, they're always there for you. The second sign is they lift you up, which I'm going to do in another video. The second sign of a good friend, or what makes you a good friend, is they lift you up. If your friends are constantly bringing you down, then why are you with them? Why are you with them? Like, friends lift you up. If they're always bringing bad news, if they're always toxic, if they're always joining you, if they're negative, if they talk badly about you, there's just so many signs of a bad friend. Honestly, they need to lift you up. 1 Thessalonians 5:11 says, therefore encourage one another and build each other up, just as in fact you are doing. You have to like be with people that are happy for you, be with people that support you, be with people that want the best for you. So yeah, they have to lift you up, they have to make you happy, they have to make you feel better about yourself. If a friend is constantly bringing you down, then are they really your friend? Let's just think about it. Like, they're not your friend. They're the friend in disguise. They're a fake friend. Like, a lot of friends, like, they're fake friends. They're fake friends in disguise. Like, they're happy like for you in front of your face, but behind your back they talk badly about you. They degrade you. They just spread rumors about you, which is another, like, this is another point. But yeah, they have to lift you up. The third sign of a good friend is you can count on them. I have a lot to say about this one, and I know the previous one I didn't talk much, but yeah, I feel like it's self-explanatory, but this one I have a lot to say. Betrayal never comes from your enemies. Have you ever noticed that the people you thought you could trust the most are actually the people that can let you down? I'd rather have an honest enemy than a backstabbing friend. In fact, I felt that recently. I was watching The Proud Family. There's a character called Penny Proud.
If you're not a winner, you better go home. Cause I'm Penny Proud, I'm cute and I'm loud and I got it going on.
And she has a best friend called Dejanay Jones. Dejanay is such a bad friend. I don't want to get into it, but there's an episode where Dejanay and Penny are supposed to babysit their siblings together, and Dejanay leaves Penny to go to a concert. And then Penny takes her back, and she knows that Dejanay is constantly like being a bad friend, and she doesn't care about it. Like, it should be a warning sign for her to leave. There's another episode as well. I don't want to talk too much about it, but there's another episode where Penny asks Dejanay, can you keep a secret? And Dejanay says, girl, you know I can't.
If you do that one more time, can you keep a secret? You know I can't.
You know I can't. That should be a warning sign that if your friend can't keep a secret, that's really bad. Like, if they betray you, that's bad. Like I said, betrayal doesn't come from your enemies. Betrayal always comes from your friend. And if your friend gossips about you, that's not good as well. Leviticus 19:16 says, do not go around spreading lies among your people. Do not do anything that puts your neighbor's life in danger. I am the Lord. And Ephesians 4:29 says, let no unwholesome talk come out of your mouth, but only what is helpful in building each other up. Like, you can't talk badly about someone, even if it's true. Like, why are you talking badly about them? Even if you know the whole situation, it's not right. Because if someone did that to you, how would you feel? You always have to treat people the way you want to be treated. There's an acronym. So the word think is actually an acronym. Before you speak, think. Is it thoughtful? Is it helpful? Is it inspiring? Is it necessary? Is it kind? When I say is it, I mean, like, before you speak, is what you're about to say. If what you're about to say is not thoughtful, helpful, inspiring, necessary, or kind, then you should better left unsaid. Like I said, you can count on them. Your friends shouldn't be there. Your friends shouldn't betray you, because betrayal is not good. Betrayal is one of the worst things you can go through. And honestly, I've never been betrayed before. I don't think I have, but yeah, betrayal is not nice. And yeah, that's all I have to say for this one. And we're going to move on to the next one. I'll do the fourth one. I just wanted to say, like I said, don't be degenerate. Don't be a bad friend. If you don't want to be friends with someone, let them know. A lot of people hide their true feelings. A lot of people aren't honest. For example, if someone doesn't want to be with someone, they may start ignoring them instead of telling them straight up. I understand that the truth hurts, but it's also not fair on the other person. I'm always honest with people. If I don't like something, I will tell you. I won't hide it. I mean, it's like, sometimes I do, but most of the time I don't. Like, I always tell you, because it's not fair on me and it's not fair on the other person. So yeah, like, just don't be a bad friend. Don't be backstabbing. Always be there for someone. The fourth sign is they're strong Christians and they call you out. So they can call you out on sinful behavior. So there's two parts. So the first one is a strong Christian. The second one is they can call you out on sinful behavior. And you can also combine them. A good friend is a strong Christian, so they can call you out on sinful behavior. John 1:8 says, 1 John 1:8 says, everyone has sinned, and if you say you haven't, then you're deceiving yourself. Romans 6:23 says, the wages of sin is death. And Romans 3:23 says, for all have sinned and fallen short of the glory of God. I always get 6:23 and 3:23 mixed up, but it's true, they're all about sin. Everyone sin. Even on TV, even cartoon characters sin. Even human cartoon characters, they sin. Everyone sins. Like, sin is natural. We live in an imperfect world because of Adam and Eve. So if your friend calls you out on a bad behavior, that's actually really good. You should appreciate that. You shouldn't take that for granted, because a lot of friends won't do that. Like, if you're doing something bad, a good friend will call you out. I mean, like, not constantly, because that's kind of bad. You don't really want a negative friend. But like I said, a good friend will call you out on your sinful behavior. If you're doing something you're not supposed to do, they'll let you know. They won't just keep quiet about it. And they won't influence you to keep doing it. Like, a good friend won't influence you to keep sinning, especially when they know it's wrong. A good friend will always be there for you. Like, if, for example, if you're procrastinating and you have an exam, no shade, I'm not throwing shade at anybody. But like, if you have an exam and you're procrastinating and your friend is like, shouldn't you be like studying? You shouldn't be angry. You shouldn't be like, why are you in my business? What is your problem? Like, leave me alone. It's my life. And then you should be like, oh yeah, that's true. I need to like study. Like, you should appreciate your friend telling you that what you're doing is bad. If they're constantly pointing out your bad behavior, that's a sign that maybe like you don't need that negativity in your life. But yeah, so yeah. Hey guys, I hope you're well. Sorry, this video kind of paused halfway because I had to free up my storage. But as I was saying, strong Christians, there are a lot of Christians out there who are only Christian on Sundays, or they're not fake Christian, or they're fake Christians. A strong Christian is a Christian who believes everything that the Bible says. And a strong Christian is also somebody who isn't strong only on a Sunday. They're strong every day of the week. They have a close relationship with God. They don't like sin. They don't like doing anything God doesn't like. A lot of people will live worldly lives. Like I said, they're only Christian on one day of the week, but they shouldn't be like this. If your friends are like that, then you might need to reconsider them. As I was saying, I don't know if I mentioned it, but I'm going to mention it again. 2 Corinthians 6:14. Do not be unequally yoked with unbelievers. What fellowship is light with darkness? And Proverbs 8:33 says, hear instruction and be wise and do not neglect it. Proverbs 13:24. Whoever spares the rod hates his son, but he who loves him is diligent enough to discipline him. So what these verses are saying is that discipline is good. If you really care about someone, you'll correct them when they're doing something wrong. I'm not saying if you like someone and you don't correct them, then you don't really like them. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is, if you want to become a better person, you should correct your friends when they do something wrong. And the way they like handle it shows the type of friend they are. If your friend lashes out at you for correcting them, then they're not really your friend. But if they like take it into consideration, then they're a good friend. It works in reverse order as well. And the last one is they want the best for you. So Proverbs 17:3, fire tests silver and heat tests gold, but the Lord tests the heart. obviously you don't always know people's true intentions for doing something, but God does. God sees the heart. So if you don't know who your like real friends and your fake friends are, you should always pray to God about it to reveal the heart. Like, people's true colors always reveal throughout time. That's very true. As you see people's true colors when they're no longer beneficial to your life, and they normally reveal their true colors unintentionally. That's happened to me a lot of times. When someone is out of my life, that's when I see their true colors. But like I said, they want the best for you. So yeah, like I said, your friend always wants to see you happy. If you're happy, they're happy. If you're sad, they're sad. That's just the way it is. Like, your friend feels the same way as you, and they always want to see you succeed. They'll always bring you up. They'll always encourage you. They'll never discourage you. They always make sure they give you good advice. A lot of friends, they give you good advice, but give you good advice. That's what I'm saying. Good is in quotes. You think the advice is good, but it actually leads to destruction. So yeah, the friends want the best for you. So far they've always been there for you. You can count on them. They lift you up. They're strong Christians, so they can call you out on your sinful behavior, and they want the best for you. There's a lot of reasons, there are a lot of signs of a good friend, but these are the top 5 for me personally. Like, yeah, so ensure that you're being a good friend towards other people, and ensure that you have good friends as well. And I hope you've learned something from this. Yeah, I'm kind of rushing because I don't want to know another notification saying I need to clear my storage. But yeah, I hope that you've learned something from this, and I hope you have a lovely day or night, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hey guys, just a quick one. It's me again. So before I said I asked why are you still with your friends that are negative, but I was gonna add a lot of the time, sometimes you're with bad friends but you can't really like distance yourself from them. Maybe you work with them, maybe you're in the same course or something. In this scenario, if you want to distance yourself from your friend, then that's literally what you should do. You should distance yourself from them. You should cut off contact. If you want to cut off contact with someone, you should tell them. You shouldn't just cut off contact because it's not nice. So yeah, that's just what I wanted to add. Sometimes you can't like leave your friends, but you can distance yourself from them. And another thing I wanted to add is quality over quantity. I mentioned this last time. Quality over quantity. It's better to have little close friends than a big amount of friends, but you're not really close to them. Many just acquaintances. But obviously everyone's different, innit? Just because you have a lot of friends doesn't mean they're not close. But yeah, just keep everyone on your radar. Not all your friends can be trusted. And another thing I said is I said betrayal never comes from your enemies. Those that you're close to, the people that you're close to are the ones that will most likely backstab you. This isn't always true, but it's most likely to happen, but it's not always true. A lot of friends that you're close to are good for you, but a lot of friends that you're close to aren't good for you. But yeah, just make sure that you have the right amount of friends, and you have good friends with you, and then people that support you and lift you up instead of the opposite. And yeah, that's what I wanted to say, and I hope you guys have a good day.